No. With Discord, where is it setting the microphone? No, the earphones are correct.
Oh, wait.
Hello!
Yeah, I can
Hi!
hear you. I can hear you. Hello?
Okay, that was weird, but yeah.
Hi, lad.
Hi.
Man. Andrew woke up exactly at the halfway point.
I know.
Unfortunate, but whatever, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Hi, Goldbond.
Hi!
Hello, hi! Welcome to the pre-stream, everyone! Testing, Hello, hi! Welcome! Yep, all the audio works perfectly fine. I had to subject everyone to 2 seconds.
Yep, it
2
works.
seconds of torture, but that's fine. That's what you get coming here. There we go. I'm putting out the thing. 3, 2, 1, click, 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 click. That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
You know, fun fact. For the first time, I got a comment. This channel's like really underrated. But that was on the one stream, last stream, where I was completely muted.
God.
The first time I get one of those comments, the first time I get someone saying, "Oh my god, this channel's like super underrated," it's on the stream and I don't speak because I'm muted.
Your audio is good now, right?
I'm listening to myself and I can hear myself. I'm listening to myself and I can hear myself. Yep, I can confirm, and everyone can confirm. Everyone who's watching, all the one person, Ninja.
Yep. I can hear you well on stream.
Oh.
You know, it's fine. We can deal with this. One day. One day. Something will happen. Probably nothing. I have so many stupid stream ideas, but none of them would work because we only have 2 streams that are filled, or 3 streams and they're filled. I have ideas, but nowhere to use them.
Well, start streaming more than...
I can't. I literally do not have any more time.
Make more time.
It's impossible.
You don't need money, do you?
Stop.
Stop.
That is the most anti-streaming thing I've ever heard.
No, it
That
was
is the-
anti-work.
No. And that is the most opposite of streaming, opposite of being a content creator I've ever heard. It's like, come on. Be a content creator. You'll earn more money this way. It's like, oh, come on. You don't need money. Be a content creator.
God.
Not what I intended, but it works either way.
What you said. If it's
Yes,
not what you intended,
because
maybe get better at saying things.
I meant it
Oh.
as quitting. I meant as quitting your job.
Okay, let's start the
Quitting
thing.
my job. I should be looking into getting a second job. Okay, everything should be good. Pre-stream's over. Buttons are aligned. That's great. That's good.
Are you audible?
I'm audible. Yes. I mean, I'm not an audiobook. You can't. I mean, but you can listen to me for free. Some
Alright
people
then.
might pay. Some people might pay to not listen to me. Those
Yeah,
people
You
are
stole
wrong
my joke
and
from last
stupid.
question.
What?
I made that joke previously.
Okay.
Just finding it funny you took that joke and ran with it.
So, Star, it's your
I mean,
line.
obviously, you said it, so it's mine now. If you didn't want me to have it, you shouldn't have said it to me.
Fair. Alright, your line.
Look, it's Lotus.
Before I go forward, it's very important. Does anyone have any art ideas? Because if not, I'm just going to. I think I'm out. I'm literally out of ideas for this game. It's gone on too long. I've drawn all the characters. I've drawn all the funny situations I can think of.
I think the only thing I've said is, can we get a picture of the best ongoing joke in this series so far, which is our boy Junpei getting teased by Akane.
Who's Akane? From Danganronpa?
June.
Oh, Akane, June.
She's called Akane in this game?
Kanny.
Akane.
Akane. Real name Akane. The fake name they gave her for the code name is June. Nickname Kanny. And Junpei doesn't get a nickname.
Okay, here's a fun fact. I'm not gonna remember anyone's stupid real name if everyone keeps calling each other by these code names.
Fair.
Use the code names. It's what the game does.
But Junpei doesn't get a code name.
His name is Jumpy.
Okay, anyway, Lotus time.
So, do you understand do you realize the significance of this experiment? The experiment we skipped over last time because it meant had Jack Higginley squiggly bit. There's no way a second group could have seen the picture. Oh my god, can we skip this? I'm done.
No! God, just read the line.
They live far away
We
from
just
the
started.
They have seen the picture, yes? But even so, it was only the success rate. It was only the success rate. It's the dog picture that went up. Can you believe it? But why? How did that happen? How does it mean?
Let's look back and forth, but Junpei and Santo, and then back again.
Stupid dog!
Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were nearly possessed, and there was almost something manic with her manner. Santo took an involuntary step backwards. Junpei didn't budge, and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes. Does this have anything to do with that field or whatever you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye? So if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through that field. Yeah.
Bye! You see, all of that bullshit I spewed was just bullshit! Go fuck yourself! Minus 2,000 boys are even listening to me!
And Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
Oh, I was totally just kidding. Yes, absolutely. I don't believe any of that stuff. Wow, you really shouldn't take me seriously. I can't believe you didn't skip any of this dialogue. Wow, you're so stupid. You know the things. Last time, I told you, stupid. Oh shit, that's not what she said.
That is not what she said.
I'm gonna be honest, I stopped listening to her.
God, Star, we just started. You can't be dismissing the fucking game script automatically.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't automatically dismiss it. I suddenly remembered.
Yes, you did!
Last time. I remember we ended last session, but I'm still angry.
Just read the
Well,
line,
I mean, the
please.
things I told you about roll through, you know? That's amazing, isn't it? It really did happen. With sample size of 2 people, roughly. The results of the experiment really couldn't... What? Really aren't any to go by. It could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
At last, it seems Santa had gained control of his composure. Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I really thought you were serious and you believed all this humbo-jumbo bullshit.
Oh, of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just some pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Santa and Lotus laughed and gave each other jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, did not feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
Alright, enough nonsense. We got the key. Let's skedaddle.
You word. They walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed, staring at the picture of the dog.
Oh,
Feel
det
not
följer
visible
inte.
to the naked eye. Morphogenic field. The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt.
Why are you thinking about it then?
Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head through the door.
Okay.
Roger that. Yes! It unlocked.
Good job, Junpei.
Good. Now let's get going. Come on. What are you guys standing around here for? Let's get out of here.
Come on, Junpei, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Hey, by the way, I got something to say. You found it!
Where did it find?
The exit.
The 999?
There.
Anyway, we stepped through the door to find ourselves in a wide hallway. June, Junpei, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked around their surroundings. You are familiar with these surroundings. It's a large metal grate on one side, elevators on the other. However, this time we have the elevators on our side, and on the other side were those stairs that we used a few times. The only way to go is forward. Looks like we don't have a choice. Yeah.
Sure does. Well then, let's open it. Come on.
Junpei grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open.
I cannot believe you wasted so long just talking. You really should keep better track of time.
You're the one who talked. Anyway, he entered
I
slowly,
believe
trying to take in as much surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly. So, it's a kitchen. Santa was not pleased.
What were you expecting?
Is it obvious? The exit. I was hoping there would be a way out of here.
Oh, Junpei.
Really think it'd be that easy? Yeah, I know. Still. As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should be able to come outside of the other side of that grave we saw earlier.
But don't we need a key for that? Yeah, sorry, I guess it wasn't. That wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lotus looked terribly happy. Junpei dug threw the ship map into his pocket and spread it out in front of him. Okay, so, as he did...
Hey!
Wait, what's that? What? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I found this a while ago. It's a map of B-Deck. Before Junpei could finish, Lotus snatched the map away from him. She ran her finger across it, muttering to herself.
I knew it! See? Look.
Junpei did what he was told. Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well.
See? See? We all came in here. If we go out here, we'll be on the other side of the grid.
With her finger, Lotus traced the path on the map. She was right. Satisfied that she had been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to Junpei. He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door. Card reader? Excuse me?
Then that means we need a key card somewhere in here, right?
Well, that seems the most likely, yes.
Right? We know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
With fucking Scooby doing this shit now?
Listen, it's not like the haunted ghost trying to kill us.
The kitchen.
Like, in the horror movies, it's always the person who splits up who dies. Well, this isn't a horror movie, it's a mystery movie.
Hey,
Even
there's something behind
worse.
this cheese.
Someone's gotta die for the suspense, you know? Oh, you're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese?
Alright guys, it's time to move it. June and I need to look behind. There's a little green bottle back here. Bottle of oil.
There's so much stuff in here. We're not gonna stop it in these 9 hours. That's amazing. A whole lot of cans.
This is probably a pantry. There's milk in here.
Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old.
Maybe we shouldn't open it. I don't think it's a pretty sight.
Well,
I think it's more cheese.
Spirit. Don't you read raw milk is on the back? Extra chunky
Oh,
is
right.
extra healthy.
A rusty knife. I don't think we'll be able to use it when it's like this. The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was. It's too rusty.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless, futile.
Okay. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. It's just futile. I was just thinking of futility.
She wasn't making much sense. Junpei tried rephrasing his question. Why are you thinking about futility? At last, she answered.
Well, it had something to do with the Titanic.
Hey, look, it's the thing that keeps coming up.
The
Titanic?
I've never heard of this. Tell me more. Yep. So have you heard about the story where the sinking of the Titanic was... Have you heard about the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? Everything was predicted.
Do I need to say something, Coolbon?
For this one, I don't think so, because the key for this area is the
The other room. Gotcha.
bookmark. The bookmark.
Well, yeah, okay. I think I have. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it to describe the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Oh, right. It's the freezer
Yes,
you want
that's
here.
the one. fatality of the title of the novel is futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
I know. I mean, I don't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
A hoax?
I heard there was stuff that matched up to the Titanic too well to have actually been added and was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same was originally that the boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened on the Titanic and figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel so that it matched the Titanic exactly. Surprised by Junpei's response, Jun seemed to be taken back.
Really? I based my entire life over that book. I want a
Really?
refund.
There's no such thing as premonitions or any other stuff. For a moment, Jun looked very unhappy. More so than Junpei thought was normal for such a discussion. But it lasted only a minute. With no apparent reason, she suddenly looked back up at him.
Dead game just for the sake of recreating that novel. How dare they? I want a refund. What is this? It's futile.
What?
Ninja Bud saying like, it's futile.
Hold on, let me look at this.
It's
Are you
futile.
saying that the knife is useless to, or me?
It's futile.
What is it?
It's futile.
Are you having a stroke?
It's futile. Futile. It's just futile.
Yeah.
But. That's the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking. There are lots of books. Absolutely, it has to exist. Or else. There are like 200 similar stories written by a man named Thomas William Stead. Both of them were before the accident. One in 1886 and the other in 1892. Stead wrote like 2 stories that had the striking similarity to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. And the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that sounds weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, but that doesn't prove anything. It's a prediction, precognition. What if Stead has some kind of super ability and he could see the future? Behind that, and it's what about that? The stream lagging.
How? There's barely anything happening.
I don't know. I'm asking Ninja Bot because they showed up.
Not worry, I was always here the whole time.
Oh, never mind. I guess my hand has been over you because I've been drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
You, but Mike was thousand him.
To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about that thing where someone says they're possessed by a spirit, and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're actually writing?
Yes, absolutely. He was a hack author who used
What do
his
you mean?
abilities to write his stories.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a bunch of bull!
But you bears,
Totally different! Okay, let's just say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote this thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about to be possessed by spirits of dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it. Don't use your stupid logic on my romantic ideas, you bitch. Seth wasn't possessed by a spirit, he was possessed by the Vogue itself. No, but he was doing the possessed boy.
What are you smoking?
Oh my god! I love that. William, Thomas Stan was a passenger of the Titanic. He used mind control to recreate the plot of his shitty story so that he'd sell better.
Oh god, I like this much better than the Lotus one, just because I like it's the canon couple arguing over stupid shit.
If I turn into a bug, would you still love me? Yes. Ew, you like bugs? Oh, no. Ew, you don't like me at all, you piece of shit.
June, are you doing this to get a rise out of me?
Oh yeah, so now everything I see is just a manipulative ploy? Is that what you say? Huh?
I'm gonna leave the pantry.
You say that.
I'm gonna leave the pantry.
He broke down what he saw with his own eyes. 20 years before it happened.
He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane, utterly absurd, and if he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd probably go mad. Junpei smiled uncomfortably, gave her a nod, and said, "Uh-huh. Why don't we talk about this some other time?" Okay.
Jumpy, are you okay? Because I think you might need a bit of I think you might need intervention. I think you don't even believe in the flat earth. You must be one of those stupid globers. Huh?
God darn it, no, June's not a flat earther. Please. Okay, just read the line, please.
Huh? Her line,
What are you
huh?
drawing?
Oh, I'm drawing Lotus, but I decided what if she's the D&D bard instead of a,
Ah, gotcha. Her voice trailed off, and she glanced at the floor, troubled. Tap, tap. Junpei tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box.
Oh yeah, that was a knife, I forgot.
This whole conversation started because you said a weird thing after I grabbed the knife.
Oh, because she said
Sink.
futile.
It's a sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in here, but I don't think that's gonna help us much. No, but this whetstone will. Maybe if I use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. That's right, I'm armed now. Junpei has a knife.
Motherfucker, I have a knife that I sharpened myself, so it's dull and useless just like you. I guess I see who's gonna get this first stabbing. It's a bolt. It's a bolt and it's really rusty. Will it even open?
We won't know until we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you're gonna come out. Damn, no dice. But what if we use oil? Of course. Maybe if we add oil onto it.
Where's oil?
Hey, wait! Just a bit of oil and... Come on! You son of a bitch! Got it! Got you, you bastard.
You did it, Jumpy! You've proven yourself you've proven yourself capable of doing common housework. You're so smart.
Okay, let's check out this room. It's a freezer. Junpei walked into the room. A blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight against his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat. God, it's cold in here. What is this place? Are you blind? It's a freezer.
It's
Santa's
freezing
teeth
because
had
it's
already
freezing.
begun to chatter. Hardly surprising, the freezer was far too cold for anyone dressed as he was. Lotus, however, was in a far worse situation.
Oh, no way! That's way too cool for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds, then leave. Sorry, I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
And with that, she ran out of the room. Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, it's really cold in here, considering that you have 3 layers of clothing on.
White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June was already starting to shiver. Hey, you don't need to be in here. You've got a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now, see?
But Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth when the thunderous sound of a metal upon metal rang out behind them. In unison, they spun around to find that the door they had recently come through
And slam shut, of course.
was closed.
Oh no.
Junpei
Hold
rushed to
on
the
1
door.
second.
Desperately, he tried to go hold of the doorknob. Ow! It's cold. Beyond cold. Merely touching it was painful. The doorknob had been frozen solid. They quickly deduced the pipe next to the door had ruptured. Water released by the rupture and hit the door, freezing it instantly. Santa shoved June aside and pounded against the door. Hey, Lotus! What? You're out there, right? Open the door! She wasted no time in responding.
What do you want? What's going on? Also pause for 1 second.
Yeah.
Ninja
1
Plus
second,
is
I've
common.
paused.
It's very stupid, but I like it. Yes, I'm first that was able to do that with the power of his heart.
What?
Ninja Plus comment.
Oh, here it is. Read it again?
Yes, I'm sure Seth was able to do that with the power of his heart.
June, did you play Kingdom Hearts recently?
Of course! I still can't believe it was based on real events. Oh my god. I can't believe what happened to Mickey. I should purchase the ticket to go to Disneyland straight away so I can see him again.
You wasted no time in responding. The door won't open! Try open it from that side! Please!
Fine! If you say so. Hold on.
And soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased, and they could hear a light panting, as if from exertion.
It's no use. I'm sorry, you're going to die. You've got more people in there. Think of something else.
God damn it. Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. June was hugging herself and shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, was clearly
What
feeling the cold.
Wait, stop, that's a lie. What?
She's wearing
She-
like a light
no.
sweater.
Wait,
We're
stop.
wearing a...
You're wearing a
No.
t-shirt. Your flannel shirt.
He's wearing flannel, which is a much thicker fabric, as well as a vest, which is much thicker than her sweater.
But she has a shirt, a dress over the shirt.
He's wearing a shirt under the flannel.
Oh my god, really?
I think we've seen that.
Are we from different...
You can see the arm.
From different countries or something? Why are they dressed so differently?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Anyway,
think so.
which every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies. Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
You had sound better than none. You? I'm sure we'll figure something out. I'm sorry. Who do you disqualify this?
Yeah, you're right. Let's take a good look around the room, okay? Right.
Who was June
They pushed in close to one
disqualifying?
another in the search.
Saying 2 heads and not 3. Huh?
Frozen chicken.
Am I just imagining that? Hey, Barbara, am I just imagining that?
Dry ice. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeves so he could avoid burning himself. Dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder how warm it has to get to turn back into gas again. Hell if I know. How's it gonna help us anyway? Well, I figured if we might be able to use it to get out of here. They were about to move on when June spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is about minus 109 degrees. Any moment that the gas any lower becomes solid.
Junpei looked at him, dumbfounded. How do you know that?
I'm super smart. In case you didn't understand from me talking about steadiness optimistic writing.
No, read the line. You're gonna like it.
Despite my looks, I am the queen, the queen of random knowledge. It's so cold.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Yeah, I can move. Yeah.
Is it so cold your mouth is going numb?
Yeah. Where's my?
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
I love that. I love the art. I love that the art just did that.
Santa's over here like, you fucking lovebirds. I'm freezing over here and you're fucking joking.
I love it.
Anyway, June giggled. She did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around, Junpei told himself. Come on, guys, don't you think it's kind of weird? Wonder why it doesn't turn into liquid first. Santa was shivering at the
Are we at minus 109? Are we gonna
But
die?
his curiosity
Are we
seemed
below freezing
conflicted.
point?
Junpei, however, was not in the mood to discuss science. Oh wait, don't I have to talk about ice?
Yeah, it did strike Junpei as odd.
We're
It seemed rather odd to
dying!
Junpei. You couldn't help but think about it. June answered.
Oh, but it can turn into liquid. Carbon dioxide turns into liquid if you put it at high pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure, it
Won't turn into a liquid, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, yes. That's right, it skips a step because it's lazy. Instead of melting, it does something called sublimating and changing. Then immediately from the high state to the gaseous state, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's weird. Water's a liquid at 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't the case for carbon dioxide? June replied with an answer that stunned both of them.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn liquid, but it goes about 32 degrees. I've heard about it. It's at a melting point of 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
Isn't that just a solid?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah! Well, you can also look at going to decide that the water melts until it's 96 degrees?
Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. We're slowly dying by talking about weird stuff.
You're dying. It's like, listen. This is the...
He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and
made-
stamping his feet.
This is the class to die for.
Then putting the question to June. So, what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
Oh, it's called Ice 9. Oh my god, fuck you.
Fucking Ice 9?
Ice 9 is made up of substance invented by science fiction. Fuck you. But recently, scientists have discovered such a substance actually exists. What?
Wait, hold up. So this thing is called Ice 9? Or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it will be liquid. If it's under that, it will solidify. So you can think of it as a polymorph of H2O. I'm sorry. Just a bit of ice formed underneath my armpit. Why would I do that? It would have to be someplace else. I did my chin. You're taking my time as a graphite. Why are we talking about this when you're literally dying? Is this chemistry class worth dying for? You're dying! Is this going to help you solve the puzzle? Why is there so much nonsensical writing on this route of all routes?
Just keep reading.
They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and the structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Good job.
He wasn't finished.
Have you heard about the story of the crystallization of the glycerin? For 20 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, melted it. Why are we talking about glycerin now? And then all sorts of things to it. But whatever he did, it never crystallized. Plastic in 1920.
Some glycerin was
I
en
can't
route
feel
to
my
England.
fingers.
Okay, calm down. Some glycerin was en route to England by ship to be discovered to be crystallized during the trip. Naturally, scientists worldwide wanted to research the new crystallized form of glycerin and began asking for samples of the seed. The seed, of course, is a sample of the original crystallized substance. If a crystal seed, further crystallization of glycerin could be a simple matter. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encourage seed crystals begin to crystallize, nearby samples did as well. Then and there, after that day, all glycerin in the world began to crystallize naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun...
It was almost like, how do I put it? It's almost like all the glycerin before was communicating, or, patch notes. Someone patched the glycerin bug. It's all we got to fix it. We're at minus 100 degrees Celsius.
Hey, Star!
Minus
Star!
100 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
I gotta tell you, doesn't this sound familiar to something like 5 minutes ago? Communicating in a way that can't be seen?
Lotus is bullshit. Listen, I need you to understand something.
Honestly, kind of impressed.
0 degrees Celsius is when water fucking freezes.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But,
Celsius means we're dead. We're literally dead in 5 minutes.
what does it have to do with Ice 9? He was surprised it was Santa, not June, who answered. What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9 what happened, I mean. What? A lot like... That would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees. Man, it would be the end of the world. Junpei felt that Santa was not treating the idea of the end of the world with proper concern. At any rate, we're not going to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of this pretty damn quick. He was right. Junpei shivered.
No.
Alright guys, I think that's enough science time. I think it's quite far enough off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. Seriously, I think I lost all sensation in my arms.
See, listen. One second,
I might be going by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. That's a misnomer.
1 second. Ninja
You should
Boy,
be saying you're not from Greenland.
I need you to read. I need you to read Ninja's comment because this is the most fitting one yet.
June, can we speed this up, please?
No, I have to hit my tongue. It's one of the few times I can do this.
We're dying.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. And I'd like to imagine Zero just sitting there somewhere looking at the camera on his phone and he's just like, what the fuck are they doing? There's supposed to be a really easy puzzle.
No,
Just
it doesn't
standing
even
there
have to
talking.
be. It doesn't even have to be Zero. It could be Lotus just looking in through the little window and going, what the fuck are they doing in there? They're just sitting in the center of the room and talking.
It's like literally anyone, Lotus, or like, I like to imagine Lotus returns alone. And then at the party, like, what happened? They just sat there
Those
and
idiots
started
froze to death.
arguing about Ice 9 and stuff. They just froze to death.
freaking-
And then later I found out that the puzzle was there was a key hidden in the top shelf.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here. Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him. Selfish, isn't he? Thought Junpei to himself. Still, Santa was right. It's high time they got back to their search. The story of Ice 9 had him
What do you mean
interested.
selfish?
What?
But
Wait a
there'd be a
second.
time to think about this when they weren't in a freezer. Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search.
Hold up. Wait. After he said, I'm freezing, then did Junpei just comment in his mind? He walked off as if the cold was hurting him, and then he also said, selfish. I'm, what? What do you? And he's like, dude, I think it's so interesting. Like, first you have 9 hours left until you die. Second of all, you have 5 minutes left until you die. Minus however long you spent talking just now. What?
Okay, anyway.
There's a roast meat out there. Looks like pork.
What is this? Like a tag or something? We got something in here. So what happens if we combine this with this?
It's too
Damn
cold.
it.
It's too cold. Combine it with dry ice. Come up with dry ice.
Oh, hold on. There's something on the floor. Broke. Water bottle.
Can you combine with dry ice? I mean,
Oh,
I know
snap! We're making a bomb!
I know it
Yep.
won't work, but why not?
Wait, hold on.
Use the knife on the
Combine
ice.
dry with the food. It won't work, but I just want to see it.
Hold on. So
Use
I need
the-
to... I got it. So chicken, combined, dry ice.
No, not the chicken.
Oh.
Alright, dry ice is in pieces now. I was using it as a club. Now I'm going to combine this with the water bottle. I gotta put these pieces of dry ice in the water bottle and make a bomb. No good. Can't hit it hard enough to break it. Maybe it just needs a bit more shock, you know?
More of a shock, more of a shock.
They're surrounding the doorknob. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Hey, if we put some of that dry ice and some of that warm water together in something, we can close it up. And hey, you already got one! Haha, hell, let's just use that. Not yet, Junpei. we're not gonna get any results unless you want to hook the bottle to the doorknob somehow. Gotta explode right next to the ice on the knob. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yeah. Combine. Let's just tie this rope around here. We got a water bottle bomb. Okay, we're going to a warm water drip from the ruptured pipe near the door. Junpei pulled out the water bottle filled with dry ice, let a good amount of water fall into it, and quickly sealed it up tight. The makeshift bomb was complete. He tied it up to the doorknob as quickly as he could. Alright, we're set. So, what do we do now? We just need to give it a little tap. The bottle's about to pop. If we throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off on its own. Small rock. Small rock. Junpei looked at the floor. There were pieces of dry ice left. Alright, this ought to do the trick. Picked up his sleeve over his hand, kept from getting burned, grabbed a chunk of dry ice. It was pretty good size, about as big as a pool ball. Figured it'd be just about the right size. Okay, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Both Santa and June looked at him with new concern. And where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
You're not big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right there. We can hide in there. He pulled open the door to the small cellar. Come on, get inside quick. They nodded, jumped down into the hole. Junpei quickly followed.
I love how they're both like, where do we hide, genius? He's like, right there.
In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw. All right, here it goes. 3, 4, 5.
You counted the wrong way.
Shit. This is a really sad excuse for a joke, man. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Anyway, real time. Ready?
Yes.
Just throw the damn thing! Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bomb. Junpei threw the dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked into the cellar with Santa and June, just as... Junpei leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy! Jumpy, the ice on the door, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Alright, let's see if it opens. He grabbed the knob, pushed, and with all his might, the door gave easily way and the three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
Huzzah! Hooray! We're out! Oh.
June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor. Move! Santa shoved past Junpei and ran for the grill. Immediately grabbed it. Ow. God damn it. Hot, 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 fuck. He proceeded to kick the grill with a futile, but an amusing fit of rage. Where was Lotus?
She got bored.
It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting in the corner, idly scratching her chest.
Yo! Welcome back! I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked towards her. What were you doing?
What do you mean what was I doing? I was waiting. I couldn't harm my perfect manicure after all.
We're gonna die!
Oh yeah? Then why did you just sit there talking to each other when I looked in on you? You didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding! Might not look like it, but I was really worried. Totally trust me, guys. I was
don't give me that
trying my
crap.
best to perform the show queen experiment, but I could communicate with you through my mind. Unfortunately, you're too stupid, so it didn't work. I'm telling the truth. If you died, then I would be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here. Then I'd die. I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there's anything I could use to pry open the door. I couldn't find anything. So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else would you want me to do? Call the cops?
It was true, there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth.
Oh my god, did she actually say it in the tone which I just voiced her in?
Yeah, but there's one thing I could ask you.
Oh, what's that? What's my name?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? I would never! You think I closed the door on you, little bitch? Why would you do something like that? It closed on its own. Look at that. Look at the mechanical arm about the door that you can't see. It did it. I tell you more, if you died, I died too.
She was right, Junpei knew it. Without them, she'd be in very serious trouble. It seemed that the accident was only the explanation for the door's closure. If Lotus had really wanted to kill them, all she would have had to do was bar the door from the outside, and she hadn't. Well, she hadn't done anything. The most she was guilty of was laziness, negligence, not attempted murder.
Criminal negligence.
Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry I doubted you.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's alright. As long as you understand and never tell me again.
Lotus locked away, twirled her hair in her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back to Junpei and Lotus. Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we've been freezing to death.
How rude! Just because you almost died doesn't mean you get the right to insult me. I was really busy. Plenty busy.
Oh, yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Says the number one bitcher.
Yeah, but the thing is, Santa's usually a much better character. Tank of pipe coming out of it. Nothing special about it. Where's the grill? That's a countertop. Got a rolling pin and a colander. So nothing useful.
If some of the ingredients around, I could cook something for us. Just give me 3 hours.
Lotus, you can actually cook?
Who the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil water and put instant noodles in. Aren't you a mother? And I can boil eggs too.
You are sad.
I love how June didn't have any comments at all, even internally. He just left the conversation.
I'm gonna put this meat on the grill.
Yeah, honestly, that tracks with her work.
Like, I'm done. Leave. Hey,
Like, remember, she worked at an IT department, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, the fact that she can only cook instant. Yeah.
What are you gonna do if the paper burns?
Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. They can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Okay, it's about time. I'm just gonna take the paper out.
Jumpy, be careful.
Sweet of her to care, but I know that when I'm out...
See? Oh my god, I told you so. I told you.
What the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out.
So we're gonna come tell where to cut it.
Yeah, looks like it. Knife time.
Looks like it's time for that.
All right, I'll sharpen the knife. Yeah, cut the pork.
Yep.
Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. And that means, if I remember, C and F are numbers that represent. Okay, yeah. So we need.
My god, there's so many fireworks and stuff. I can't even hear anything.
There are fireworks.
Yeah, it's Diwali right now, which is basically the equivalent of 4th of July in terms of significance of fireworks.
I see.
It's literally the festival of light.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, which means that for the next few days, there's just gonna be fireworks everywhere.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it sounds very fun. Unfortunately, I can't look outside and see the fireworks because it's true right now. This is probably what you were supposed to use the bathroom with. This is probably what you're supposed to use the bathroom. Maybe you'll be in room for right now. It locks the door. Junpei, maybe the note you found it on here.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, I have her D&D outfit now. I have Lotus's D&D
Interesting. Interesting.
outfit. Oh, actually, wait a second.
Looks good.
Wait, one more aspect of detail. This is not cleavage, but a good design at least. So I'm picturing her
Sure.
actually, like, you know, she looks like a bard, but she's actually a fighter. With that armor,
Ah,
which is why
okay.
there's no visible skin.
anyway.
Waiting, I think it's pretty fitting. It's also a much more respectful outfit than what she got going on right now. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clear.
So basically, when I'm ready to submit the answer, press E. If I screw up, I press C.
She nodded.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Oh my god. The fire was really bright inside.
Oh, sounds like metal's falling. I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened.
Good job, Jumpy! Good job!
I got the Saturn key card. Let's get the fuck out of this room. It's unlocked now.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go. You found it! We stepped out of the kitchen into a hallway that looked rather familiar. The metal grate stretched from the wall to wall. Beyond it were two elevators and the entrance to the kitchen. They had entered the kitchen from one door and come out the other. That meant that their map of the ship's interior was accurate. They laid the map out in front of them and began to discuss their next step. There are 4 possible routes. A, B, C, and D. First, A and B. They seem to connect to an L-shaped room. However, 2 doors that led to that room were locked and could not be opened. Option C, this goes all the way to the main staircase. That means it's door 5 in one of the numbered doors. Then there was option, here we go.
Then do you think we should meet the other 4 after this hallway? No, I don't think we will. Why not?
Why? Oh,
Oh, sorry. Look. There, by the stairs. See how the gate is open? We went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
they opened it.
Likely, yes.
Then if we take Route C, we're gonna be going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Which means... Option D. Looking back at the map, the only way to go forward is down these stairs. The lazy curve leading down deeper into the ship. Route D it is.
Yep, Route D.
We're all set. They went to C deck. Just to be sure they kept going to check the deck beneath. Yep, just as I thought. Deck D is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
The water gazed back at them, its smooth surface like a great mirror. And ominous as it was, Junpei took at least some comfort in the fact that the level hadn't gone up since the last time he'd seen it. They turned back to C deck. It didn't take them long to find two elevators in front of the stairs. They looked identical to the elevators on the top floor, with one exception. These elevators had a card reader on the wall between them. I think we've read this. It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See, it's a woman's symbol with a florin on it. It almost seems like... Ow, 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 ow. Lotus had taken hold of Junpei's hair. She began to shake him violently, and he thought he heard a low growl coming from her throat. It's because it's the female symbol with devil horns. Such violence. Junpei began to wonder if she was not the devil herself. With an uncomfortable smile, June spoke up.
This is the Mercury symbol. Oh my god, that's what he meant by the lotus symbol.
Yes, the lotus symbol. He made this
The
joke with
devil.
7. He made this joke with 7 the last time we went round. And Lotus wasn't there, but Snake totally got the joke. I mean, no, 7. 7 totally got the joke. Okay.
Who's the next character to be D&D eyes?
Hermes, Herpes, whatever. If we can't get our thing to work, then these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it. In other words,
Probably.
a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
They gave up on the elevator and returned to the stairs. A hallway stretched to the left. A great many doors lined both sides of the hallway. They weren't sure how many, but certainly enough to be discouraging. Damn it, if we try to search all these, then the sun's gonna go down before we've had half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a
I
feeling the
think-
ship is the only thing that's going to go down anytime soon. Well, that's even worse!
Then we can come back down to this hallway. Let's check the hallway on this side first, shall we?
Crocheting the fear building, they walked back to the stairs. They were in the hallway, quickly they headed towards it. And it was approximately the same size as the alcove of the stairs. We already know this. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. I used the good skip, but, you know.
You're not allowed.
We're opening these doors, and we already know what's in this room. It's the hospital room.
Oh no.
What the hell is this? A lot of beds. So many beds. God, I wish I could skip, but I can't.
It's unfortunate, but we weren't gifted that ability.
Well, we were, but only for routes that we've already done, not routes that are similar to ones that we have done. Yep. 3, 7, 8. So,
Yes,
how's
that's a
everybody
good
doing?
plan. I'm doing wonderful, actually. It's been really fun so far.
Yeah,
God.
a bit tired, but that's life.
Of course, none of this works.
Yeah, we already know the red's been ripped out.
So wait, is Snake dead yet?
Well, no.
No.
Remember, he only went missing when we searched all the rooms the first time to find the reds.
Oh,
And even then, he wasn't even dead. That was
Yeah, but
another
then-
guy dressed in Snake's clothes.
yeah, so the fake Snake's not dead yet.
I don't think Snake's been dead in any of the timelines so far.
Yeah, yeah so the fake Snake's not dead yet.
God, even in the sub ending, technically isn't Snake still stuck in a coffin?
Maybe. Actually, yeah.
Hey, Snake! Yep.
How? Go on. Go on. When was the last time I heard Bluebird speak?
That is a good question. How did you guys... How did you end up here? After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk. The efforts to display and share information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through and ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but it hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see each other again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person. Although they had forgotten about the death of the knife man. No, perhaps that wasn't it.
A lot of repeat dialogue.
Still alive. And there you have it. There's our half of the story. Okay, let me see if I got this straight. You guys got here, the bases of the reds are already gone.
Okay.
And you looked all over for this room, but you couldn't find anything. So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all doors. Okay, it's time to do the search. Snake's gonna go missing.
Hi, Coolborn, welcome back.
Hi, cool one.
So yeah, we're finally making good progress. We're almost there. We're at the core waypoint of the story. I think. Snake knows a lot about what these symbols are. You know, what would they do if they start the nunnery games, but basically no one recognizes any of the symbols? And it's just an
I
entire
don't think
part
it
of the
really
puzzle.
matters.
Huh?
I don't think it really matters. The symbols will match the symbols, so you just match the symbols.
Okay, fair
Like,
enough.
even if you don't know what the Mercury symbol is, as long as you have the card with the same symbol on it, you should know that you open it.
Imagine you start to
We
look
already
into-
know about
imagine you have
the gigantic.
Imagine you have the nunnery game, but you just have like a whole bunch of people who are just so stupid that they all die in the first puzzle. And you're just like, that was an utter waste of time.
God, Lord Gordon. We already know about him.
Thank you
He
so
had an
much for
obsession with the
wasting my
Titanic.
goddamn
He
time
bought
on
the
my
boat.
motherfucking chickens. No skip available.
No.
Gosh, they talk a lot.
Well, yeah. That's just the writing of this creator in a nutshell.
Yeah. The most annoying thing was just like when Lotus started talking about nonsense, and it's like, and they started talking about dry ice, which in the end didn't even matter. In the middle of like them about to
They're
die.
they're communicating in a way that can't be seen. What does that called?
ESP.
Morphogenic fields.
Also,
They
is that
also
like
talked
is that
about
just
it
a way
with
they're
the
gonna
example of the rats.
Is that just the way they're justifying why they're gonna do different things in this route? Huh?
What do you mean?
No, Star, they also explained it in the first route with the experiment of the rats.
Don't say anything. You
I
have to
don't know
remember
anything.
everything you've been told so far, Star. Stuff involving the experiment. And why these particular people were chosen.
You have such a high expectations for memory.
Come on, Star, believe in yourself.
God, sometimes I wish we were playing the new version.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish for things we couldn't have. What? What are they looking for now? To split up?
What?
Is that splitting up?
Nope. I was trying to see if I could push buttons, but no. I think I just opened the log. Wait. Yes! We finally got the parts where the thing is the same. Hooray!
Huzzah!
It's
So
just
which
those
means-
ones that had slight differences.
Which means fake Snake's going to die.
Not our snake. A snake, but
Fake.
not the snake.
Fake
The snake that
snake.
snakes.
I keep saying
Fake snake.
Does that not? You don't get it?
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Oh,
Listen to what she has to say.
what does she have to say?
Leave her alone.
So this is after Snake died, right? Fake Snake. Oh no, she's looking for Snake now. He's about to die, probably. Fake die.
No, he's already dead at this point, remember?
Oh, okay, let's see.
Or the person that we think is Snake. I think we're gonna be able to get one more good puzzle going. And then Ace is gonna inject himself with the stuff.
Yeah, the fake stuff.
Well, no, I think it was real. It's just he knows the drug, so he knows how long he can be put out. Stupril. Okay, and now we want to go through door number 7. I think I want to go through door 7. Okay, 7 it is.
Did you see
Yeah.
it?
Alright, and that means June's got to go through door 8. What? Oh,
Did you
wait,
see
that's
this
June.
piece? Hello?
Everyone doing alright?
Did you save just in case?
What do you mean save?
Before you made the decision?
Our saves don't work that way.
Oh,
But even then, I think this is the right one. The other one leads to the bathroom with the dead body.
okay, so this is June who said like, oh, what? Why?
What? Santa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself, and then began to explain. There are 6 of us. If there are 6 of us, and if the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there's only 3 ways to do that. Plan A, go through 7 with 3, 5, 8, and go through 8 with 4, 6, 7. Plan B, go through 7 with 4, 5, 7, and 8 with 3, 6, 8. Or C, go through 7 with 3, 6, 7, or go through 8 with 4, 5, 8. And that's it. Those are our only options. In other words, 3 and 4, 7 and 8 can't go through the same doors. You get it now? As Santa finished, June looked over to Junpei, her tears welling up at the corner of her eyes.
No! You see, we're not gonna be able to see each other for a long time.
Junpei felt the way that June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face, but he knew if they were going to survive, he would have to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked back at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never going to see each other again. We're just going to split up, only for a while. This is just like when we went through the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but then we all met back up. I bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
He didn't sound too hopeful. 7, that's when 7 interjected.
Who won?
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
What makes you think so? Oh wait, that's June.
What makes you think so?
If they don't connect, neither team can go through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he blew it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun for as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as she looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what assurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod.
Promise?
Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment. You guys are done, right? He stretched and continued. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will go through separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover will take 7. Any problems with that, Clover? Clover looked away and was silent for a moment.
Whatever.
It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care. Alright, then we're ready to go then. Let's move. As Santa commanded, the group split and headed to their respective doors. Clover, 7, and Junpei walked to door 7. Santa, Lotus, and June went to door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a deep breath.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
So, Star, place your bets. What's the theme of the room gonna be? The door opened. Narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped.
Halloween!
The detonators in the bracelet had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. As he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. He looked to his right, towards door 8. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked to him. Their eyes met. They nodded. Their farewell almost took 1.5 seconds. Then someone took a hold of Junpei's arms and hauled his body through the door. He heard the sound of the numbered door slam shut behind him. His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
Only 81 seconds left. No time to waste, guys. Let's get moving.
7 led the way down the hallway. Junpei and Clover followed him as fast as they could. After what seemed as far more than 81 seconds, they reached the end of the hall. To the left of the wooden door, they found the dead. There was no time to rest or catch their breath. The 3 of them slammed their hands quick in quick succession over the scanner panel of the dead. And we're not gonna die. Cool.
Hell yeah, this is the end. Imagine if that was a
Still trying to
game.
catch his breath, 7 leaned heavily against the wall.
It stopped. It stopped.
His smile seemed forced and a little crooked.
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but you never really get used to it.
He stood up straight, no longer out of breath. He wiped some sweat from the head and neck. Clover smirked at him.
I would have got a guy your size with a bigger bullet than that.
Oh, God. Seven.
I said what? What the hell did you just say? Say it again, I dare you.
You have no.
Why you little? You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try. Oh my god, why are you joking all of a sudden?
Oh, God. Clover has the energy of, it killed everyone in one timeline. I can fuck you up.
7. Go on.
You fucking brat. Alright, let's go. Put up your hands.
Okay, calm down, guys. This isn't time for this. It's not gonna do us any good. Gosh. Junpei sighed. Sometimes he wondered if the doors and the puzzles really were the greatest challenge they faced. Wait here a moment, okay? I'm gonna see what's on the other doors.
Just like every zombie movie, the true threat are the humans, not those boring
They didn't
zombies
respond.
in the
Junpei
zombie
wasn't in the mood
movie.
for conversation anyway. Okay, we got the inner part of the numbered door. This is, of course, shut tight. On the left was a single short hallway that terminated almost immediately at a thick iron wall. That wall could not be moved. And he gave up and returned to 7, who was tapping lightly on the wooden door.
This door are the only option we got, right? Didn't you guys hear me?
I heard
Yeah,
you.
we
Yes,
heard you.
we heard you.
It's just not move forward.
Yeah, seems like it. There was a metal bolt. There was a metal plaque bolted above the door. It read, "Operating Room." If that were to believe, the door on the other side was the operating room. Something about it made Junpei feel nervous.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Seven grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. The creak of the hinge sounded like a groan of an old woman. A chill snaked its way down Junpei's spine. Quickly, he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. Seven followed. Clover was right
Don't
behind
move on.
him.
Damn it. I wanted to see what Star guessed.
But we already know it's an operating room.
Oh. Right.
They just said it was an operating room.
Sorry.
Surely Stark's been paying enough attention to know that we said the word operating room like 3 times.
To be fair, Star has a tendency to not pay attention.
Star, surely you aren't that dumb.
I know that they literally just said it, okay? It's the last sentence they said. There's a fact that's in the operating room.
Part of the room just behind the door was obscured by a screen. Clover's curiosity got the better of her, and she darted past Junpei to peer around the screen. Clover.
Okay. Yeah.
Her scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums. He and Seven ran towards Clover to see what frightened her. They rounded the screen, and cause of her outburst was immediately clear.
What the hell is this?
Is that a corpse? It was something that looked kind of human lying across on some sort of bed. No, not a bed. An operating table. The table sat on a rusty steel lift, and a cluster of bright operating lights showed down on it from the ceiling. Slowly they approached. They got a closer look at the body, and it became clear it wasn't a body at all. What the hell? It's just a huge doll or something.
A doll?
Clover did not look terribly comforted. Slowly she approached the operating table and looked, as intently as possible, from as far away as possible at the thing. And Junpei could see her relax.
Oh, you're right. It's one you know. Man, that really scared me.
She heaved a
I
great
can
sigh
admit when I'm scared. I like a certain
And
being
what-
covered.
a few drops of sweat from her forehead. Seven smirked. God damn it, Seven.
Holy
Really?
shit!
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
But shut it! Don't you stop at me, fatty!
Gosh darn it. Seven.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Guys!
I'm gonna
Not
make
again,
I'm gonna
okay?
make a mobile get the bankrupt you.
Seriously, knock it off! Junpei sighed and shook his head. Anyway, it looks like he's something. It looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little bit more of. Talking about the heart.
Huh? Oh, this. You mean it on its chest?
Yeah. It's a little higher than normal for the human body, but the shape of the organ, there was no doubt it was a heart.
Well, why would that be a heart and a doll? That don't make no sense.
I don't think it's a doll.
Oh, you think it's like a medical mannequin or something? In which case, why would the heart not be where the heart's supposed to be?
7, what the fuck?
Maybe it's more personal use.
Seven's grin was more than a little perverted.
Excuse
Clover
me?
glared at him. Anyway,
Excuse me?
how about we just take a look around the place? Let's go.
Okay, sure.
Thing.
7. Anyway, there. That one. This one. That. Yeah. This one. We're looking at things. Find a way out. Okay. White cloth.
Hey! I wonder what this thing is. Is this Casey on display?
Seven.
I think maybe it's a scale.
Okay, here we go. We just got a scalpel.
None of this stuff looks useful. It's all really rusty.
Sorry. This is a medical mannequin with its guts showing.
Ew. Gross.
Hey, Junpei, there's a slit in this thing's chest.
What a question. Is it just me or does
Yeah.
Clover seem a lot
Sure
more
is.
energetic this time around?
What do you mean more energetic?
Well, last time after Snake died, she was just super quiet the whole time.
I think Clover doesn't know he's dead yet. Remember?
Wait,
We haven't gone to the second room. She just thinks he's missing at the moment.
oh my god, wait, so no one... So the witness changed, no one's found the body yet.
No one's found the body yet, but remember, I think they went in through the door that they didn't go through the first time round and then found the body. So they're gonna check all 3 doors.
Oh god.
So anyway,
There's something in there. Maybe we can get it out?
yeah.
Damn it. Stinking thing won't budge. It's stuck. Well, Oh, Clover.
Clover.
Well, I guess you can't use force then. We need something small that can fit into that little hole.
Let's see if this thing's internal organs. Something that could fit in these cracks, maybe we could take it out.
An operating table. Ooh. You think that's all operating tables look like that?
I have no idea.
Maybe he's supposed to heat something like that go off to kill the bacteria. There's a boiling thingy over there.
There's nothing on the lid in these drawers. We got a fake chest. Think for boiling tools to sterilize them. A lot of different kinds of medication. It's hard to tell them apart. Table the mannequin is sitting on. There we go. We got a forceps.
Okay, so I had no idea what to draw, so if you look at the VC, you can see what I've been trying to draw.
I took out a fake organ. Let's try cutting this organ open with a scalpel, and we got the organ key.
Did you see the VC?
Need to. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I didn't know what to do, so I just started drawing something.
Yeah! Oh, we're drunk. Fun. Anyway, we got this key.
I don't know why I put Sarah in this picture, considering Sarah is not even here. You know, Sarah's not usually on these frames. I might have to make a version of them version of their art for this. The drawing is empty.
Yeah, nothing here.
I need to
A whole bunch of bottles on the shelves.
Make versions
Look
of
for
their
medicine.
arts so we can put them as, like, you know, that they show up on the stream and it's not D&D.
They got labels, and they're all big words that I don't understand. Oh, cool, unlocked. Let's see a piece of paper. What is this? Some kind of medical record? Ah, I see. Which means...
I found a breaker.
That's a beaker.
Oopsie. I broke it. I broke it, oopsie. It won't open. Looks like it's locked. I think a red plate on it. Do you think that means something?
Damn. It's not opening. Locked, of course. The blue plate on here seems a little suspicious, though.
Damn it, it's not opening. I won't even budge. It's got this purple plate on it, though.
A sink. The doctors and nurses probably washed their hands here before an operation. Nothing suspicious here.
Locked. Won't budge.
Do you think this is the exit?
Yeah, most likely. So... there's that away. This away. Ah! This one also unlocks. You got blue liquid. And red liquid. There's a note here. 1 iron, 2 salt, water, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol.
Hey, it is. What do you think this is hit for?
Probably got something to do with this box.
Well, let's try opening the box. Click on the box and see what options we have.
1 second. I need to know what...
Hey, Jilde, do you think there are any slugs in this ship?
Huh?
Well, if there was, I think we could put salt on them.
What you pointing at? The label says NaCl. Salt.
Do you think someone will shrivel up if we put it on him?
Kolban.
I said hey.
I know. It doesn't come through half the time, though.
You say something.
Huh? Something stinks. Is it coming from this
Coming
bottle?
from this bottle. It says NH3.
Ammonia?
Well, that's of course that. Of course it stinks. It's ammonia. Ooh, good stuff. Let's go for a drink.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that bottle. It says C2H50H,
Oh, ethanol.
right?
That's ethanol.
That's right. It's also known as ethyl alcohol.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what booze is made of.
So, you're gonna drink it?
No.
Nah, I won't. It might say that's what's on the label, but there could be anything in there.
Also, don't they, like, for chemical
this?
grade alcohol, don't they specifically put stuff in it that makes you go blind or kills you? It tastes awful.
Oh,
stuff.
they have bittering agents.
Oh, right.
You're thinking of
Drinking pure ethanol can make you go blind. What's methanol?
it's methanol. And
Drinking
any
ethanol
amount.
can make you go-
It's methanol is the bad alcohol, and you can't guarantee that this shit is pure ethanol. Looks
Seven.
looks like a can with a spray nozzle. It's a CO2, carbon
So it's filled with carbon
monoxide.
dioxide. Anyway,
Dioxide, I mean.
well, the puzzle is we know what iron, salt, and water is, but carbon dioxide, ammonia, and ethanol. So, to put it simply, it's a big, complicated puzzle where we have to find out how much hydrogen, oxygen, all those add up to find out the values of ethanol, ammonia, and salt. Once you do all that, we get this passcode, in which the number values are 3, 4, 9. Enter. And we got a heart and an
Shit.
arm.
You know what? Some people would trade arm and a leg for love. It seems this person didn't have enough to complete the transaction. You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think it's probably best. Clover nodded and left. Junpei was about to follow her when he realized Seven wasn't following the suit. Seven, what's up?
Well,
He looked at Junpei distractedly, and then back down at the brown bottle he had cupped in his large hands. What's that? In response, Seven tossed the bottle gently to Junpei. He caught it and twisted around to read the label. Ethylene diamantine tarmatate?
it's tartic ethylene damine.
Just say EDT.
It wa-
It's the EDT.
It's EDT.
What kind of medicine? What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Probably to clean stuff up. Jumpy.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Blood, most likely. Still. It looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
Junpei looked up from the bottle. You remember something? Seven nodded and spoke.
Well, I remember a story about EDT. It happened 50 years ago. There was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before. But
A year after the factory started up, something strange happened with the crystals that were building. While molecules started attaching themselves to EDT crystals, this made them a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate. Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, they're useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere. Even ones nowhere near the first American factory. Hey, Star, does this sound familiar?
It sounds like another patch note.
No, it sounds like the thing that we were told before about the ice.
it's ignoring it.
They've been making crystals the same way, with the same materials, the same equipment, the same environment, but now, all of a sudden, every single crystal formed into a hydrate. In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere was able to make pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done before, they never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened the first factory, it spread.
Sorry, it was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans can't perceive. This phenomenon spread throughout the world, right? Junpei looked at Seven with half a smirk. Seven stared at him, dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story kinda like that one.
When?
In a freezer.
What? The freezer?
Junpei told Seven the story he heard from June in the freezer in the kitchen while they were dying. One day, glycerin started to crystallize. Then the story of ice that wouldn't melt at room temperature.
Wait, hold up 1 second. Ninja, what do you mean?
Yes, that basically, no matter how much you want to ignore it, making this ignoring this doesn't make it go away.
Ignoring what?
The
This
whole
thing that
theme
keeps
of
popping
this.
up.
You mean the fact that we can't escape Lois' stupid conversation?
Yes.
Every single person has something to say that reinforces that. Oh my god.
You can't escape
Anyway,
Star.
when Junpei was done, Seven looked thoughtful and absentmindedly rubbed the scar on his chin.
Ice that doesn't melt at the room temperature, huh?
That sound familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Seven squinted. His eyes stared off into space as if he was trying desperately to focus on something far away.
It's like
Do
you
you?
threaten two neurons together.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice, baby.
Suddenly, Seven's eyes shot open.
That's it. If I remember now. That woman. She's on this boat.
It's relevant, Star!
Loaded?
That woman?
Alice.
Who?
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
What?
Oh
It
boy,
came clear
I'm
to
here.
Seven that Junpei had no idea what he was talking about.
Hi,
He raised his
Andrew! How
hand
did the
across his
confusion
face,
stream?
took a deep breath.
You should stream.
We're all here now.
We are. Sorry, I was doing a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stuff. It's been a weird morning.
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia? It was a cruise liner like the Titanic.
No. That was the ship that picked up the survivors.
Oh.
The ship that collected the dead bodies was called CS Mackay Bennett. The Mackay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the incident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada that blew up, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have been for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyways, the bodies they pulled out from the water were frozen solid.
That's not a very nice story. So what happened next?
Well, they say the Mackay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. there were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things drowned had carried with them, or stuff dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah. A wooden one.
Hey, Star, is there any other coffins we've heard about in this story so far?
Snakey poo.
What?
Snake.
Oh, no. There is that
No?
one. But I do believe that June told us a story about something in a coffin on the Titanic.
The craftsman
I
who
know
made
that.
it must have been pretty skilled.
Are you familiar with the curse conversation we had with June?
It wasn't just a wooden coffin, it was all wood. There were no nails or reinforcement. There were no gaps in the wood anywhere. It was airtight.
Oh, I mean, I should be reading this. It's no doubt.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. The crew got pretty curious about what was inside it, so they opened it up. They had the wedge and hammer it open. It was well made. Inside, they found a woman. Or I guess you should say they found a dead body of a woman. Hey, Star, do you remember that curse conversation?
But the mummy.
The mummy.
The fresh
Her
body
hair
mummy.
was thick and black. Her skin was deep brown and didn't show signs of age or decomposition. They say she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike. She looked like she could wake up any minute. She didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, McKay Bennett finished their search and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to melt. They said the stink was horrible. But there was one body that didn't thaw. The girl in the coffin.
That's right.
Everyone thought for sure she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. Then a month passed, and another. It was summer. She was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was sort of like a miracle. Rumors about the girl started to spread, and people came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice.
Sorry. Of course, these rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body.
But listen, all I gotta say, it's very convenient to have a completely free freezer.
With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly, and after a while, no one remembers her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that? Why would an ancient Egyptian dead woman who won't unthaw be on the boat?
'Cause I know.
And just what is it that you know?
But what happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Junpei gulped. Okay, tell me. What happened to Alice? Seven nodded slowly and took one look at the man, recalling something long buried.
Ah, shit, it's still me. Well, around that time the word was that there was a thriving black market in New York. I mean, I'm sure that there still is, but this was special. All millionaire from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashwell Gordain.
Hey, Star! Where have we heard Gordon's name before?
In that unskippable dialogue, which we've heard 3 times so far.
Yeah, the one who tried to remake the Titanic using the Gigantic, the boat that we probably are on.
Yes.
You heard that name before, right?
So, Star, what do you think of the thought that we might have an ancient Egyptian dead woman on this boat?
I played everything else.
Sir Gordon. Isn't that the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. Then 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he had Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931 from a curse. And apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
So, Star, there's an ancient Egyptian dead woman!
Interesting.
One that apparently
so-
looks just as fresh as the day she died.
Do you have any revelation on this dead woman, Andrew?
I mean,
However,
However, what?
well, he did have one friend who asked him, "Where's Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
What the hell is that? Some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Seven threw his hands up in defeat.
So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She hidden somewhere on a Gigantic. In other words, she'd been hidden somewhere on this ship.
Huh. Before Junpei could dispute Seven's rather bizarre claim, they heard Clover's voice from the other side of the door. She did not sound pleased.
I mean, I can imagine several reasons
Hey,
why.
what are you two doing over there? So, wasting time and get over here.
Okay, we're coming. Relax, brat. Oh wait, that's
No, that's
Clover.
Clover. That's Clover. Clover does a Seven looked at Junpei.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, with that cryptic mark, he left the room. And anyway, we were left to ponder what he just heard. It's weird that this connected to, like, the last 3 things we heard about. A mummy that isn't a normal mummy.
It's almost like everyone's communicating without words. Whoa!
Yeah, morphogenic fields. Body never melted. The ancient Egyptian priestess Alice. Water her body became ice 9. Okay, this is nuts. There's no way someone like that could exist. He shook his head, desperate to clear it, and followed Seven back into the operating room. We're gonna end.
Yep.
How do I save?
Like
Oh,
the
wait.
same way you always do.
Hold up. Before we end,
Oh wait, no, I think I need the save state. When I have to, I think I can only save during like actual dialogue. Oh wait, hold on.
really? Dialogue?
No, like dialogue. Okay, fine. I'm doing save states. I'm going to save state.
Look into VC.
Hold on. Okay.
I've added Enroll. I've added you.
No.
Okay, we're good. Oh,
You
we're
have
good.
no
Oh,
life.
hello.
Your fate is miserable. You're denied the alcohol.
No.
As I look down from my corpse that wriggled away from alcoholism long before
They're
my death.
all laughing. They're all laughing at me because they know I cannot reach. They know I can't do it. This is the present
Nailed
from
the
there.
encounter.
Do you see the present? I only see the humor on their faces, not mine. Can't reach it.
I love I gave Ninja Bot. I mean, I gave the Solstice just the biggest bottle of alcohol here.
Yeah, fair. God damn it! I just want. God damn it! So close. It's so far.
Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah.
Man, stories are getting interesting, aren't they?
Are they?
Very much so.
Yeah, and
Lots of stories, actually.
Honestly, we could have just named this one. Apparently, Star gets upset that people keep talking about weird random bullshit that doesn't pertain to this thing that we're doing.
To be fair,
As
all
far
of
as
the
they
all of the
are
stories
aware of
we've
it.
been told, none of them help us in any way, shape, or form with the actual story.
But Star, they're connecting together.
You know
Yeah,
what?
they have.
You can make as many points as you want, and all of them can make lines, but all of them can lead fucking nowhere.
Star, it's for the lore, Star. It's for the lore.
Yeah, don't hate on the lore.
I want
My
to hate on
lore
the
is
lore,
that I
I
have
hate
a
on
sword
the
in
lore
my
guy.
back.
Don't hate on the lore, hate on the lore dumper. Fucking lore dumper, bitch. You know what? We're done
Alright.
now. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. Anyone who's watching the stream, thank you so much for being here. I hope you had fun. And just so you know, we have a new fun thing coming up, which we would have done this time and then prepared it this week, but we couldn't. If any of you look at the
I was
look at the
stabbed by a
YouTube channel and look
sword.
at the series called the Quiet Year, another one may be
Yes.
happening. It would have been.
I was
happening.
stabbed by a sword, so it'll have to happen next time. But
Goodbye, foul bitch.
Don't be
The stream
mean
is
to
ended.